Avdia. And it's right in at the point guard. And for Boston, out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. On to Tacumbo out there with Rob Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 1. With teams still figuring out rotations, Brent, at this point of the season, many players are unsure about their status in the lineup.
Yeah, if you're not a veteran team or a team that's been together for a lot of years, Kevin, this is about battling for minutes to show you're capable of handling that responsibility, and that mentality is important to the coaching staff. So you got to be ready, you got to be prepared for those minutes, and you got to produce.
And here's Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Tatum. Pass to Henderson. Tatum on the wing. Now here's Henderson. Clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. A three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. We'll see Robert Williams go to the line here. It's on Porzingis. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You've got to find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
Beal finds Wright. And the rejection by Giannis. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. It's a 5-point game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
They get it back. Kuzma passes to Avdia. Kuzma, right side. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And again, Washington, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Oh, Beal in position. Porzingis with the steal. It's Beal on the wing, covered by Giannis. Beal, no good again that time.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Williams can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Beal kicks to Avdia. Back to Beal. Over Brown. And too long on the shot. Celtics leading by 7. It's Henderson on the wing. Guarded by Wright. And that one's good by Henderson.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Wizards trail by 9. Beal, the pass to Wright. He kicks to Avdia. Kuzma outside. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Brown. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions. Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And then Henderson with the dunk.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Beal can't get that one to fall.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Williams against Porzingis. Kuzma kicks to Wright. Off the mark, and the drop continues.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Henderson finds Williams. Basket good. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub.
Henderson.
That is his first foul of the game. Martin's checked in for the Wizards. Monte Morris comes in for DeLon Wright.
Will Barton. Monte.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
This is it to Avdia. And here's Barton. Avdia kicks to Morris. Porzingis trying to get free. Morris, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure if their last game was a basketball game or a wrestling match, the way they went about it. Just so physical and dominated them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. Now Henderson. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Martin from outside.
And the defensive prowess of Williams just effective at altering shots and almost getting into the heads of shooters.
And so it's Boston, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break.
And your Celtics, you fancy.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. We've got Will Barton. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Morris. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brent, it's been well documented. Three-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Henderson. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7'2" and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
First one falls for him.
Kristaps Porzingis, throughout his career, continues to look for good health. And when he is that, he's a force.
Beal's checked in for Barton. And both free throws good for Porzingis. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. You know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston, and boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
No good on the free throw. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Wizards trail by 20. Beal the pass to Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good from Morris.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Beal against Brogdon. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Dub really making a difference here.
And they simply have no answer right now for what he's doing to them. He is making them pay.
Celtics, Banksy.
Beal against Brogdon. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Such a polished scorer. Bradley Beal getting to the interior.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Brogdon. A floater. Here's Henderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
For Boston, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And that one falls for Henderson. Both free throws good from Henderson. The NBA announced its 75th anniversary team last year, Brent, with a lot of fanfare attached to it. What'd you think of the list?
I thought the list was pretty good. You can always argue a few guys should have been on it, and it's probably a tough pill to swallow for current guys who have had tremendous careers to this point. Guys who have played 8 or 9 years that didn't maybe make this particular list. I'll tell you this, Kevin. In 25 years, there'll be another list.
It's deflected, and he recovers it. There's Beal with the 3. Washington gets it back, and a new 14. Gafford misses.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Wizards have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma outside. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 23. Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Beal kicks to Morris. Now the pass to Porzingis. And he banks in the layup.
Porzingis.
6 points for Porzingis.
Did it feel like Porzingis knew there was a defender there? Man, he just brushed him off.
There's the lob to Brogdon. Beal with the steal. In transition, here come the Wizards. Morris passes to Beal. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Avdia comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Wright in for Morris. Tatum on the wing. Boston again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time he took the foul.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Brown is checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. Boston leading by 22. Here's Henderson. 16 points for him. Offensive rebound, and Giannis gets it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Beal, the pass to Wright. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brogdon. Giannis dunks it down.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
So it's Washington now.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. They are just killing them on the interior.
1:39 left in the first half. Henderson against Wright. Kicks it to Beal. Back to Wright. Pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And again, Washington no good.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded by Brogdon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Robert Williams comes in for Al Horford. And Smart subbed in for Doug. Kuzma kicks to Wright. Beal taking his time here. Shoots over Brogdon. And another miss by Washington.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's Brown on the wing. Williams trying to break free. Avdia with the rebound. 17 seconds left here in the second. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Wright. And the rejection by Giannis. And so it's Boston rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up a quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. Boston had no problems getting going. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well. And now with the second half.
Headed to the floor right now.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Dub in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Right against Brogdon. Outside, Beal. The kick out to Wright. Releases from the wing and drills it.
And Beal continues to be that guy where he opens your eyes with his playmaking.
Round the pass to Antetokounmpo. Celtics passing it around. Brogdon. The kick out to Tatum. Passes it to Brogdon. Beal with the steal. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That's foul number 2 for him. Dubs checked in for Brogdon.
Foul. Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Henderson.
Avdia. Beal up top. He's covered by Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Antetokounmpo running. Henderson, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Outside, Beal. Avdia with it. Throws it up high. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark this.
Good at getting defenders to compromise on the inside. Kuzma drawing a foul that time.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making one free throw. No good on that one.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Brown. He's covered by Beal. Shoots off the step back, and it's Brown missing.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Beal against Brown. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. And again, Washington, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Tatum kicks to Henderson. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. It's Henderson on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Henderson's got 18 points in the game. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Porzingis can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. No question he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
He's off on the first.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Will Barton, he's checked in for Avdia. And Monte Morris subbed in for DeLon Wright. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams with the stop.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And the pass to Morris. Pass to Gafford. Outside, Beal. 6 to shoot. Here's Barton. From down in the low post. It goes.
And Will Barton looks comfortable there down on the inside with the shot.
A hard-working veteran. Barton can do a little bit of everything for you.
You know, it's been an interesting path for Will Barton trying to find his way onto the floor, but he has not looked back the past couple seasons. He's added some strength, a little more patience to his game, and he's become a key piece with starter-level talent.
Barton passes to Hachimura. Up top, Morris. Gallinari covering. Pass to Barton. The shot from 20 feet away. That one wide left.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
The kick out to Brown. Henderson against Gafford. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 20 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Barton. Barton missing again.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Here's Hachimura. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Personal foul.
You can talk a little bit about Hachimura and power. If you don't wrap him up, he's going to give you an and-one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. In college at Gonzaga, Rui Hachimura was a finalist for the Player of the Year award.
And not bad company that year, Kevin, alongside Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. Probably one of the most talented fields for that award we've seen in a long time.
Henderson kicks to Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His versatility, at least for Gallinari, is something that's so important for coaches to utilize. He's capable of stretching the floor the way he shoots it.
Line for 2 shots.
Gallinari hits them both. For Washington, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Outside, Beal. And here's Barton. And the wide open shot from Morris. That 3 off the mark. Here's Henderson. Here's Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Beal fires from way outside. And so it's Boston with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've been playing some
The Wizards.
and a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Kispert. Monte Morris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 spot. Morris against Henderson. Offline with his 3. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Wizards. Gafford against Gallinari. Gafford kicks to Barton. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Great job on the screen and roll with Barton. Really so effective in how he's using his body on that play.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's White. Stolen by Kispert. Here's Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on White.
The defender all over him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barton. The Celtics shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Here's Gallinari, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Barton kicks to Kispert. The Wizards working the ball around now. Barton outside. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by the Celtics. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. White wide open. He fires. They get the rebound, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Grant Williams.
That free throw, no good. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Passes to Barton. Here's Gafford. He kicks it to Morris. Trying to get open is Hachimura. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
That one on Smart.
Second
free throw
team
good
foul.
from Morris.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the Wizards making a change here. Carey's checked in. Out to Gallinari. Launches it. Morris with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Top of the key, Kispert. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Smart dishes to Gallinari. Shoots over Barton. And another miss by Boston.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Smart against Barton. White left side. A three-pointer off the mark. The Wizards have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Barton outside. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
It's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Taj Gibson's checked in for Barton. Davis is subbed in for Morris. There's the pass to Kispert. Knocked away and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball in the corner. Horford with it. Gallinari trying to get open. Horford no luck. Washington shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Davis in the corner. Six on the shot clock. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Assisted by Davis.
Now here's White. Outside Williams. Now White. He feeds it to Gallinari. They get a hand on it. Releases. And Gibson sends it back.
Taj Gibson doing a good job of just getting the hands up, and then the instincts come into play with the block.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. No good on the triple. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Gallinari finds Williams. Out to Gallinari. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
As tough as they get, Smart, a bulldog out there, does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating.
And the first one drops. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own call. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Now, here's Kispert. Light covering to the right side. Just 4 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Hachimura's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dub.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Gibson passes to Kispert. And the dunk by Kispert.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And Gallinari throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
That's good from Gibson.
Taj Gibson is tough, proven veteran who plays well on both ends of the court.